Hey guys, what's up? It's me, LEGO Lee 3 Duncan here, back on LEGO Star Wars review. Today we have set number 75016. It's the homing spider droid. The set contains 295 pieces, retails for about 30 USRs. It's ages 7 through 12. Here's a front look at your box. There's the back of your box. This set includes one instruction manual with 47 pages of building. First off, our minifigures here is a Super Battle Droid. Now you get two of these minifigures and they are very generic. We have seen them in quite a few sets over the years, but they do look very cool from the front right there. There is Super Battle Droid from the back. You do get a clone trooper in this, and it's always great to get more of these guys for army building purposes. Of course, he is holding that really stupid looking gun right there. There's a better look at his front torso printing. He does feature a printed face underneath his helmet. And there he is from the back. Last but certainly not least for our minifigures here is Stas Ali Jedi Knight, and she is a fantastic minifigure, never been made before in LEGO, which is great. She's holding a green lightsaber right there. The front headdress piece they gave her looks absolutely fantastic, and her face is awesome. It's a little weird because she has purple eyes, but besides that, she's the first ever black female minifigure LEGO's ever created, to my knowledge, which is such a great thing to get. We definitely need more diversity in our LEGO cities. This is a great way to get that kind of minifigure. There's a quick look at Stas Ali from the back. Here is the main set itself. You get the regular spider droid and the dwarf spider droid, so we'll take a closer look at both of those. Let's take a close look at the dwarf spider droid first. I think this is actually a fantastic design. It looks fantastic. I love the movability on the legs here. That looks really cool. The face looks great right there. You can move all these parts, which is really nice. I just think that they did a great job with this dwarf spider droid. You do have a translucent beast right there to make it, help him support himself, which is actually really cool. So I think LEGO did a fantastic job designing this dwarf spider droid. Here is the actual homing spider droid. I gotta say, I'm pretty surprised at actually how good this thing is. It looked really good from the box, but I'd heard some negative things about how flimsy it is, and it is flimsy, and I'll comment on that later, but let's just take a closer look at it. I honestly think in terms of just appearance of this spider droid, this set is a 10 out of 10. This spider droid looks almost perfect, honestly. It looks great right there from every angle. It just looks like the spider droid from the movie. LEGO did a fantastic job representing the spider droid, and it's such an improvement over the old homing spider droid set. The curved pieces that they used to make the ball shape really worked out great with the design of this set. As we move in closer, you can see some details from the front right there. I love the use of this piece right there. That's the same kind of piece they use on the clone turbo tank for the wheels. That's a really cool and creative use of that piece. You can see the cannon on the top and the bottom right there. I think the bottom cannon actually looks really cool. The legs are pretty well designed, and they do look pretty accurate, and they are pretty tedious to build, but they're not that tedious, so they're not that hard to build. It doesn't take too long. It is a little bit tedious, but not that bad. One thing that actually kind of surprised me is that the head was a surprisingly fun build and a lot more complex than I actually thought it was going to be. I was really impressed with what LEGO did here. I really like the effect LEGO went with trying to capture the three-eyed look of the actual homing spider droid. I think that worked out very well. And the piece the three eyes are connected to can actually rotate, which is a really cool and unique play feature. The Top Gun here is actually a pretty cool design. I love the little two-piece right there. Unfortunately and kind of stupidly, the Top Gun is, of course, a flick-fire missile. And once you flick it out, you kind of lose your gun. So it's kind of stupid and really strange, but of course, LEGO includes flick-fire missiles in pretty much every Star Wars set nowadays. So I'm not really going to complain that much. The bottom gun here is not a flick-fire missile, and LEGO did a fantastic job designing it. The details they put into the gun down here are really great, as I give you a little bit of a spin right here. Just some fantastic details with this gun. Now let's talk about the main problem, and it seems to be the thing everyone is commenting on their review of this set, is that the legs are just very flimsy. And the reason for that is of course the pieces that LEGO used are those pieces they used for wheels to make them flimsy. They do kind of wobble around very well, and it actually gives a cool suspension look, but when you try to just kind of set it down, that time it works, so of course it works when I'm trying to demonstrate it not working. But you can see right here, try to set it down and might make the legs go out of place. It kind of gets them in a weird position. It's a little bit hard to maneuver with, a little bit hard to play with, and in my opinion, you can see it's just kind of hard. Once you get it into position, it stays pretty well, which is pretty cool. You can get it in a down position right here, or if you try a little bit harder, you can get it to a position it is kind of like on the box, but it is a little bit annoying messing around with the legs so constantly, so that is definitely a problem with this set. Alright guys, final verdict here on the homing spider droid. Surprisingly, this is a fantastic set in my opinion. I think it just looks so good. It's such a great value. Also, this spider droid is humongous. For $30, this thing is really huge. I can barely even fit it into my frame right here, which is crazy for a $30 set. You get some great army buildable pieces, and I think mainly if the legs hadn't moved around so much and been so flimsy, this would have been a 10 out of 10 set in my opinion, guys. But since the legs do have that slight problem that will take a point off for me, it's going to be a 9 out of 10, but I'd still highly recommend this set. It's such a great looking set and just so great for army building. So please rate, comment, subscribe, go follow me on Instagram, follow me on Twitter, and follow me on Facebook. I will leave links to all of those down in the description below, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.